budget enhancement to fund education assistance for National Guard members is being held in committee at the call of the chair. Committee members unsure if it will be brought back up.
What we're voting on here today is $190,000 to support the education of those who've taken an oath to give their lives for ours.
JFAC committee members have been told by the co-chairs within their working groups they'll be able to bring forward enhancements to agency budgets after rescissions were made. This particular enhancement is to maintain about 69% of the funding for National Guard members' education assistance.
And we identified something in there that we felt like was important, at least to a lot of us, and that is this incentive program that they use to provide educational reimbursements to service members who are pursuing further education.
Representative James Petsky of Meridian says Idaho is ranked 49th in the country on support for this type of service.
I don't think that's something that we should let slide any further.
Some committee members, when the motion was presented, shared anecdotes of family members who have served, but expressing concerns over a lack of information and where the money would come from.
I think it'll all be resolved, and I would love to vote yes on this budget. But if I did it today, it would be negligent in my duty, and so I will be voting no on this budget.
If we're going to add $190,000 to this budget, where does that $190,000 of general fund money come from? Where do we take money out of another budget in order to fill the increase in this budget?
Others expressing a want to know why the division chose this specific program instead of finding the money elsewhere.
A lot of these decisions that were made by the different agencies, to me it feels like kind of like we're being gaslit because they're angry they have to cut on a lot of these things.
This ultimately leading to two new motions, one to hold in committee at the call of the chair, and one from Senator Woodward to force a vote on the issue, taking the original motion and adding $100 as motions can't be repeated.
I wanted people to really show whether or not they support these programs, and we weren't going to get that opportunity if we held that back in committee.
Woodward's motion failed by a vote of 7-11, while the motion to hold passed by the inverse. Petsky says it's still possible for the chairs to bring it back, but his confidence in other similar enhancements progressing has lowered after this vote.
And it could be revisited. You know, it is, I should put a disclaimer on that, right? It is subject to call of the chair. The chairs could absolutely bring that back, and I would hope that they would bring that back and that we'd get another crack at that. But at least for today, the committee didn't support that motion.
More budget-setting votes are set to take place next week as discussions continue on what could be an enhancement.